Are you a video creator or a podcaster looking to build a bigger following on LinkedIn? Hey, I'm Lowell Brown from Going Social, and in this video, I'm going to explain why I prefer using creator mode in LinkedIn to help me build better connections with individuals. Stay tuned right to the end of the video. I'm going to discuss the difference between creator mode on and off and how that can help you build a following and make a difference in the quality of the connections and also your LinkedIn experience on a day-to-day basis. So let's first talk about the difference between making a connection on LinkedIn when you have creator mode on versus not. Let's say you're looking for different people to connect with, and you found somebody who you don't personally know, but you have similar interests and you figure, hey, this is a good connection to make. Or maybe it's someone in an industry where you think, hey, they're a potential podcaster, potential interview guest, a potential sponsor, and you want to reach out and make a connection. With a regular LinkedIn profile, what happens is you send out a connection request to an individual, and it's up to them to either accept or deny that connection. So one of the other features of having creator mode turned on has to do with building these connections. When you turn creator mode on, you're actually enabling a feature called following. And it's very similar to other social media platforms. Whether you are connected with someone or not, whether you've got a connection request accepted or a friend request, what will happen is you can select to follow that individual. And actually by default, when you have creator mode turned on, if someone wants to make a connection with you, you don't have to accept that connection request. What will automatically happen is that individual will automatically start following you. The reason why this can be important is if you don't necessarily know that person, if you're only looking to connect with certain individuals to form a stronger connection so that you don't have to have all of these unknown people in your network, well, you don't have to accept their connection request. You can allow them to continue to follow you. They're still able to see your updates. They're still able to interact with your posts. The difference is you don't have a connection as if they are a contact within LinkedIn that you can then message. So in a way, this will help you build a following, but you don't have to start getting all of these people in your feed whose content you may not be interested in, and you don't have to open yourself up to getting a lot of spam from unwanted people. Why I think this is important is because it can help you focus on building stronger, more important connections with a LinkedIn population. So again, let's go back to that. Once you connect with someone on LinkedIn, they see your content and you see their content. So if I'm building up all of these connections with people and allowing them into my network, and I start seeing their content, but I'm really not interested in them and I'm really not going to want to engage with them, well, that means my experience on LinkedIn isn't going to be that great because now my feed's going to be full of stuff that I may not be interested in. With creator mode, you can allow people to follow you. You can build up a fan base. You can allow people to still reach and engage with your content, but you don't have to add that next level of a connection where they can really you see their content as well. Now, even LinkedIn, the platform, they recommend that you only accept connection requests from people you know. That allows you to form that stronger connection and network of individuals on the platform. So this is why I like LinkedIn creator mode, because as a content creator, you are still able to post your content on LinkedIn so that people can watch it and engage with it. But in order to have that big following, it doesn't mean that you have to accept everybody as a connection request. You can still utilize the platform, share your content, people can follow it, they can comment on it, they can share it, they can like it, and you become a resource for those people. You can build up fans, and through sharing that content and seeing who's engaging with your content on that platform, that's when you can then look back and say, hey, do I want to make a connection request with this person? If they're a fan, maybe I do. And maybe that's an opportunity for you to build a stronger relationship with those fans so they become super fans. Now, I want to share an example, even from my own personal experience, And while this happened on Instagram, it is the same kind of concept where I had somebody that I didn't know personally, but whose content I was engaging with on a regular basis. And once in a while, I would leave a comment. And at one point, this person who has a massive following actually replied in a direct message to me and followed up with me about a question that I had posted on one of their pieces of content. Obviously, as a fan of their content, I was super surprised that I got a reply from them, even a direct private message. And you know what that made me? That made me a super fan, because I felt like this person took their own time and was reaching out to me personally. And there was that bond, that connection, that more intimate, direct connection that had been created. And since then, that encouraged me to consume more and more of that person's content. I became a super fan. So the next time they shared a post, the next time they went live, I was there because I felt like I now had this person's attention. So use that to your advantage. Turn creator mode on, nurture your audience, nurture your fans, build stronger connections. And here's the magic power of that is to look for those people who are regularly leaving comments, and then see if you are connected with them. If they do fit into your field, accept their connection on LinkedIn, or you yourself reach out and send them a message. And every once in a while, just connect with them, ask them a question, follow up with them, because if you show you're interested in what they're doing, and if you thank them for consuming your content, you're going to form that super fan status with them. And that can only lead to more and more success of building up more and more fans for your own following. So think about it this way. If you're a content creator, use LinkedIn to your advantage. Share your content on the platform. And that's what I do with a lot of my clients. I'll help them by taking their content. Let's say it's a live stream. Sometimes with my clients, I will take those live streams that could be long and I'll cut them into shorter snippets, shorter clips. We'll repurpose them on social media, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We even make those into shorts or reels. We share them so that you're taking more of your content, sharing them in smaller bits. Sometimes we'll use audiograms, sometimes we'll use images, but we're taking content, we're repurposing it over time so that they're in more consumable bites in more places. And that's allowed my clients to build up a bigger following, to build up stronger connections, to build up those super fans. And those are the fans who will share that with their friends and help them build more connections. And that's what it's all about. You want more fans, you want more people consuming your content. So that's my idea for today, and why I like using content on LinkedIn with creator mode to help me build better connections, stronger connections, and build super fans. Once again, my name is Lowell Brown from Going Social, and I help content creators, including live streamers, video content creators, and podcasters build a bigger following by repurposing their content. If you have any questions, feel free to message me below. And again, I'll see you in the next video.